Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. Welcome to a new reading vlog. So I just finished my last reading vlog yesterday and I wanted to start a new one because it's summer break now and I just feel like I'm finally back in my vlogging mojo. I lost it for a little bit there. At least to me it felt like I did. But now I feel like I'm back on my game. So I figured I would come in and tell you what I am planning to read in this vlog. So I'm currently still reading The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy. I don't know why I held up my Kindle case because I'll just pop the picture up on the screen, but I'm currently still reading that. I am about 27% of the way through that, really loving it. This is the 7th book in the Harry Potter series retold as if Draco took Dumbledore up on his offer to come over to the Order of the Phoenix and help them in the hunt for the Horcruxes. So it's kind of like a reimagined Deathly Hallows. And so far I'm really loving it. The writing feels like the original series, so it flows really well and the story is flowing really well. And it's kind of begging the question of what if this is what happened and how would the events have played out? And it gives Draco a better redemption arc, and also it is a Hermione endgame. So you know how I feel about Hermione. It's occupying my whole mind. So I am planning to continue reading that. I'm hoping that I can read some of that today. I'm also I started playing Hogwarts Legacy, which I am not a video game person, but I'll play the occasional racing game like Mario Kart. And every once in a while I'll play Team Deathmatch on Call of Duty with Brandon. I'm so bad though. So when Hogwarts Legacy came out, I didn't really have, I'm not a video game person, so I wasn't super excited about it like everybody else was. And then I told Brandon, I kind of want to try it and see if I like it. And he was like, oh my God, dream come true. Hannah wants to play a video game, please play it. And so he helped me get my character all set up, and he just sits there and watches me play and helps me with tips and stuff of how to play and what to do. Why am I talking about Hogwarts Legacy? I don't know, maybe I just mentioned it because I want to play that, and so that takes out of my reading time. I don't know why I mentioned it, but I'm having a really good time playing it. Anyways, I also want to pick up Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail by Ashley Herring Blake. I was going to read this in my 24 and 48 hour readathon, but I didn't get to it, and so I do still want to get to it. It's a sapphic romance. It's the second in a companion series. So the first book is Delilah Green Doesn't Care. This is following Astrid, who is Delilah's sister. It says, an interior designer who is never without the perfect plan learns to renovate her love life without one in this new romantic comedy. It's sapphic. I'm sure it's going to be really cute because I really loved Delilah Green Doesn't Care, so this will be a really quick read. I bet I could read this in a day. So I might be starting this one today. I don't know. I'm more in the mood to read The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy, so I might read that for a bit today and then read this later tonight. I don't know. Also, I will have a package arriving today with a bunch of books. A lot of them are fantasy romances, and I have some fantasy romances that I want to read this month, so I'm thinking of putting them in a fantasy romance reading vlog. So that'll probably be coming next. But one of the books in that package is the 4th volume of Lore Olympus, which I just binge read the first 3 volumes. But I just read them not that long ago, and I've been very excited for the 4th one to come. And then also Reckless by Elsie Silver comes out on Friday, I think. Today is Tuesday, so I've got a few days. I do have a wedding this weekend, so I can't sit and read it all weekend, but I will be picking that one up as soon as it comes out. I am going to pick up the ebook and the audiobook. I did buy the physical copy of it, but the physical copy won't come until several days after the release date, a week after the release date. So I don't want to wait for the physical copy. I read all of the other books on ebook anyways, so it's fine. And it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to read along and then listen to the audio as long as I like the audio. From what I've heard of it, I think it'll be good, but if I don't like the audio, then I'll just read it on my Kindle, so it'll be fine. But I'm really excited for that one. That one is the 4th book in the Chestnut Springs series, which I have been absolutely loving. It's basically horse go romance. This one is a bull rider, Theo, who we met in the 1st book, and then it's following the main girl from the 1st book, Summer. It's following her sister, Winter, and it's like Ice Princess Golden Retriever romance, so it's like reverse Grumpy Sunshine, and they, I think, have a one night stand, and she gets pregnant and she has the baby, and so they have to like parent together, and then it's their love story. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the pregnancy baby trope, but I'm still really excited for it. I'm not opposed to it, let's say that, and I feel like Elsie Silver can do it in a way that I'll enjoy, so I'm really excited for that one. So again, I'll be picking that up this weekend. So those are all of the reading plans that I have right now. I am ready to read, and I'm gonna go sit down and read, and I think I'm gonna start with The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy, read a little bit of that, and then we'll see where the day takes me after that. All right, hello. It's a little bit later in the day now. I have made it to the 42% mark in The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy. I didn't want to stop reading that one for the day, but I have like this annoying schedule in my head of what books I need to read when. I wish I wasn't like that, but it makes me feel more in control. Yeah, so anyways, I wanted to read Ashford Parker Doesn't Fail and finish it today if I could. And so I started reading this one. I have the audiobook for it, so I'm following along. And I've made it 175 pages into it, so I'm like close to halfway, and I'm definitely going to be able to finish this at the rate that I'm going. It's really good. I'm really liking it. So basically this one follows Ashford Parker, who we meet in the 1st book, Delilah Green Doesn't Care. You don't have to read that one in order to read this one. However, it is more fun because you still see all of the same side characters and stuff. And like, obviously Delilah is in it, and I love Delilah. But Astrid is Delilah's stepsister, and she has kind of been controlled her whole life by her mother. Her mother has this very clear vision of what she wants Astrid's life to be like, and everything has to be perfect, and Astrid has to be perfect. So Astrid has been struggling with this idea that she has to be perfect. And she's an interior designer, and she's been hired to help redesign this inn in her town that is owned by the other main character, Jordan. Her grandmother owns this inn, and Jordan is also a carpenter, and Jordan doesn't want the inn to lose its historic homey feel, and Astrid has been hired to modernize it. So their design tastes or design ideas for this inn are very much clashing. And they have a very terrible first impression on each other. And they're also so not only do they have to work together on this inn, but they're also being filmed for an HGTV style show called Inside America. And so everything that they do working on this project is being filmed for a TV show. So far it's really good. It's really fun. I knew I was gonna like the writing in this one because I liked Delilah Green Doesn't Care so much, and I did like Astrid, especially her character arc in the 1st book. I keep saying it's the 1st book. You could read this as a standalone, but it's more fun to read Delilah Green Doesn't Care first. But yeah, I am really enjoying it. I am definitely gonna finish it today because it's so quick, and I'm already almost halfway through it. And the night is still young. I was hoping that I could finish that book and get to the 50% mark in The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy for the day, but I still need to go to the gym tonight, and then Brandon and I might have a movie night in tonight, so I might not get to read any more of The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy, but that's okay. Also, I talked earlier about a package that was going to be arriving with a bunch of books and stuff, and that package has arrived, so let's open it, shall we? Alright, so the first thing I see is Lore Olympus Volume 4, which, it just got released. I'm so excited to continue the story. Oh, I love the art so much. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. I also picked up Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. This is a sort of companion book to Still Beating, which I read during my 24 and 48 hour readathon. It's very dark. Very, very dark. But something that was mentioned in that book is this story. So this follows Oliver, but he went missing when he was a little boy, and he's been held captive for 22 years. And so this is his story of like he escaped, but he's been held in captivity for 22 years. And it's like his love story. So yeah, I bought that one. Then I've got some fantasy romances. So the first one, let me put this box aside. The first one is The Witch Collector by Sharissa Weeks. So this, I've just heard a lot of really good things about this one. I've seen a lot of like annotations and fan art for it, and I've had this book recommended to me quite a lot. So I decided to finally pick it up, finally bite the bullet and stop putting it off. So I'm really excited for this one. I don't know much about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna know much about it though. I'm not gonna read the synopsis or anything. I'm gonna wait. And I'll probably be picking this one up next week because I'm going to do like a fantasy romance vlog. So next week I'll probably be reading this one. But I'm really excited about it. And then the other one, this one literally just came out in May. But again, I saw a lot of annotations for it and a lot of like slight descriptors of it. So this one is called What Lies Beyond the Realms by Ashley R. O'Donovan. Love the cover. Yeah, I just know that this is a new adult fantasy romance, and from what I've seen, especially like a couple of the quotes that I've seen, I was like instantly hooked. People's annotations and me seeing one quote from a book will make me buy it. Like, yeah, I'm very intrigued about this one. I know it has fae in it, and yeah, it had me at fae new adult fantasy romance, so I got this one as well. And then also, I feel like I never get a package anymore without getting tabs, but in my defense, okay, I do have a ton of tabs, but these ones, I don't have these, like these bright colors, like I don't have these bright colors. Look at these. Also though, there are some more muted colors that I don't have, like this. I don't have that. Yeah, I need to be done, but like really, it was only $6 for all of those. And look how many I got. There's so many. I don't have anything to say for myself. So yeah, there's my little book unboxing, book haul, tab haul. I'm gonna go get back to reading Ashford Parker Doesn't Fail, and I'll check in probably later tonight sometime to give you my final thoughts and my rating on this one. It's so unorganized right now, but literally look at all these tabs. There's so many. Oh my god, wait. Okay, right here. As she worked to even out her emotions, her eyes snagged on a deep blue spine featuring an illustration of two white women entangled in an embrace. She pulled the book out to see a larger version of the women on the cover, one redheaded and one blonde, gazing at each other under the stars, the Seattle Space Needle in the background. And then it says, a Pride and Prejudice retelling, queer and a bisexual woman and a lesbian. Okay. That is literally this. The dark blue spine, redheaded and a blonde woman embracing each other. Space Needle skyline. Pride and Prejudice retelling. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Also because this is a queer companion series, and then the Written in the Stars series is a queer companion series. Oh, that's so cute to shout out another author like that. All right, hello. I finished Ashford Parker Doesn't Fail, and I really enjoyed this one. This was really good. I really like Astrid and kind of her character arc, honestly, from like the first book to now is just, it's so great, and I really liked knowing her before going into this book. So I would recommend reading Delilah Green Doesn't Care before reading this one. You don't have to, but I still would recommend it because you kind of get a little bit more of her background and you understand her a lot better. But yeah, I really loved this one, and I'm really excited for the third book, which is following Iris. I love Iris, and I'm ready for her romance and her happily ever after because I love her so much. I really enjoyed this one. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I do have another unboxing for you, so I'm gonna do that on camera. It's a dust jacket. An Akasif dust jacket. This is from Pandora's Box on Etsy, I think. I have the, let me grab it. I have the Akamath one by them. It's not like, there's no foil or anything, but I just really like how this looks. I really like the art. They posted about their Akasif dust jacket, and I think this art is absolutely stunning. And like oh, that's a pretty back. But yeah, we've got Nessa and Cassian right in the middle, and then Gwen and Emery on it as well. And I just think it's so pretty. So I got a spare copy of Akasif that I am going to put this on. Ooh, stunning. Okay, so here it is. Very pretty. I think this is such a beautiful cover. I'm going to somehow have it facing out, question mark. I literally don't have any room on my space to do that. I don't know. I'll find space on my shelf for it, but yeah, I'm really excited. So Brandon and I are gonna go watch a movie now, and that's probably gonna be it for the night, so I'm not gonna read any bit more tonight. But tomorrow I do plan on reading more of The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy. So I will check in tomorrow. Might even go book shopping tomorrow, so I'll bring you along with me for that. So I'll see you tomorrow. It is Friday now, and I don't have a reading update for you, but I do have some unboxings that I figured I could do. Oh, I didn't grab scissors. Oh well. So let's just do those first. So I got both of these books on PangoBooks. So the first one is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. This book I know is like, it's kind of a big deal. It won the Book of the Month, Book of the Year award, and I feel like everybody that's read this has loved it. I recently picked it up because Kara from Kara's Bookshelf said that it emotionally destroyed her. So I found it on PangoBooks for very cheap, and I really love this cover. I did actually get a Book of the Month edition of it, like when it came out, because I'm a Book of the Month BFF, and so you get the Book of the Year book for free, but I got rid of it. And so here we are again. I don't know very much about it. I know it's supposed to be emotional. It's like generational, that design video games. Two friends, often in love but never lovers, come together as creative partners in the world of video game design, where success brings them fame, joy, tragedy, duplicity, and ultimately a kind of immortality. So I'm curious about it. I want to check it out. So I got it on PangoBooks for super cheap. I think it was like $6 for a brand new hardcover, and it's in amazing condition. And then this next one is The Fiancé Farce by Alexandria Bellefleur. So this is a sapphic novel in a new companion series, maybe? A steamy sapphic rom-com about a quiet bookseller and a romance novel cover model who agree to a modern-day marriage of convenience. Oh. So yeah, I read and loved Alexandria Bellefleur's Written in the Stars companion series. I love those books. But again, got it on PangoBooks. I used my PangoBooks, so I didn't even have to spend any money on it, and I'm excited to read this one. Now then, as for plans, so this weekend I have a wedding to go to, and we are leaving later this afternoon. So I have a little bit of time to read. I do want to go to the gym before we leave, but I have some time to read today, and I'm going to actually read. And what I'm going to read is Lore Olympus Volume 4, because this just came out and I really want to read it, and it'll be quick. I'll be able to finish it before we have to leave. So I'm going to read this. And then, I don't know, if I have time, Reckless by Elsie Silver came out today. And I was gonna do the audiobook, but I have the ebook on my Kindle right now, but the audiobook says it won't be released until tomorrow. And tomorrow I will be doing wedding festivity things. So I'm like, should I start it and read it on my Kindle, even though I won't have the audiobook, which that doesn't bother me. I can do that. I read all the other books in the series like that. Or should I just wait for the audiobook and read it on Sunday and pick up something else? I might even be getting ahead of myself. I might be able to finish Lore Olympus and then go to the gym and that's it. So I don't know what I'm thinking, but I also really want to pick up The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller and do a reread. And I also want to pick up Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and do a reread. I feel like I'm at this point where I just want to read so many things all at once. And so my brain won't like land on one book to pick up, because there are like 10 to 15 books that I want to read right now. And I'm having a hard time deciding what to pick up. So I don't know. What I do know is I will be reading Lore Olympus Volume 4. So I'm gonna go read that now, and then after that I will make a game plan from there. Okay, it's been a few days now. I'm trying to remember what I said in my last update. I think I was going to pick up Lore Olympus Volume 4, which I did, and I loved it. I just really love this series. It's so much fun, and they're so quick to read, and the art is so beautiful, but I really like this retelling of Hades and Persephone. I like how it's being done. I like all of the gods and stuff, and like how the drama of mythology is being portrayed in this series. It's just really fun. But yeah, I like, as soon as I finish one, I just immediately want to go into the next one, and I know that I could read them as a webtoon like online, but I prefer to have it physically and to like be able, I don't know, I prefer it this way rather than reading it like episode by episode online. So I'll wait for the 5th volume, which comes out I think in October. So I'll be pre-ordering that. I've already pre-ordered it, and I'm gonna pick that up right when it comes out. But yeah, I gave this 5 stars because I feel like graphic novels are hard to, I rate them a little differently than I would rate a regular novel. Like I have no complaints about this. So I'm just gonna give it 5 stars. Like, why wouldn't I? I had a lot of fun. I giggled, like, yeah, I had a good time. And then I did read a couple more chapters in The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy. I will still be continuing reading that because I still haven't finished it yet. I think I'm about 50% of the way through it. And then I'm sure you saw the clip of me opening Reckless by Elsie Silver, which I did read yesterday, but I sat down last night and thought I'm just gonna get, I'm gonna get a little ways into it. Maybe I'll even get to halfway. And I read it in a single sitting. I did really enjoy this one. If you don't know, this is the 4th book in the Chestnut Springs series. So it's a companion series. You could read this as a standalone, but honestly, I feel like with this one especially, you would need to read at least the first book in order to read this one flawless before you could read this. Otherwise, certain things probably wouldn't make sense. So I mean, it'd probably be fine if you just like knew the background of it, but it's way more fun knowing all of the characters and like having seen their stories and stuff. You see the female main character Winter in the first book and then kind of sprinkled throughout the other books, but the main character from the first book, Flawless, her name is Summer. This is following Winter, so it's their sisters. And then the main guy from the first book has like a protege, kind of like a mentee, and that's Theo, and that's the love interest in this book. And basically this one is Winter is like the ice queen and Theo is like a golden retriever kind of cocky guy, and they have a one-night stand and Winter gets pregnant from it and decides to have the baby, and so it's them kind of navigating parenting together after they were really not planning to like get involved with each other. So yeah, I didn't give any updates on this just because like I was so focused on reading it and I just read it all in a single sitting, but I did really enjoy this one. I really love Theo. I think Theo might be my favorite of the boys in this series so far, and I did really like Winter. However, the like Ice Queen, I wanted it handled a little bit differently because she gets pregnant and then there's a time jump of 18 months. And like that 18-month time jump was a lot of like, in that time I became a better person and now I'm trying not to be the Ice Queen. And so she's like, her relationship with Summer was very strained, and then in that time jump it was like all repaired and they were totally fine. And I was like, I would have wanted to see that play out and like see Winter's growth a little bit more. So that was one thing that did bother me a little bit about this one. And then it is like just a little bit insta-lovey, but almost not in a bad way. Like Theo falls for Winter like almost immediately, but they still like, it's not like they're immediately together and in love with each other. They still have like these struggles of being together and whatever, but like he definitely falls very hard very fast. But the smut scenes in this were really good. I was blushing. But yeah, I did really enjoy this one. There were just those couple like, I would have preferred it to be handled a little bit differently. So I'm going to give this one 4 stars. Still love it. Still love the series. I love Elsie Silver's writing, and I will pick up whatever she comes out with in the future. I do still need to read her other series, the, what's it called? Gold Rush Ranch series. I still need to get to those. But I know that there will be a 5th book in this series called Hopeless, which is following Beau, and I've been waiting for Beau's story since book 1. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to see it all. So, and that comes out this fall, I believe. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, 4 stars for Reckless. So now I'm either going to continue reading The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy. I might read that for a little bit, but then I'm also going to start another book today. I think I might start my reread of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and annotating it and everything. I probably won't talk too terribly much about this one, if I'm being honest. I might just show some clips of me annotating in it. And then I also want to play Hogwarts Legacy today. So it's going to be kind of a very Harry Potter themed day today. But I just wanted to check in and talk about those couple books that I did finish because I mentioned that I was going to read them and then all of a sudden I had read them both. So I wanted to give you my thoughts on those. But I'm going to go for now. I'm going to go read. I do have to go do some like errands and stuff. So who knows? Who knows when my next check-in will be. But either way, I will see you in a little bit.
Harry Potter rolled over inside his blankets without waking up. One small hand closed on the letter beside him, and he slept on. not knowing he was special, not knowing he was famous. He couldn't know that at this very moment, people meeting in secret all over the country were holding up their glasses and saying in hushed voices, "To Harry Potter, the boy who lived." Mr. H. Potter, The Cupboard Under the Stairs, 4 Privet Drive, Little Whinging, Surrey. Turning the envelope over, his hand trembling, Harry saw a purple wax seal bearing a coat of arms, a lion, an eagle, a badger, and a snake surrounding a large letter H. But from that moment on, Hermione Granger became their friend. There are some things you can't share without ending up liking each other, and knocking out a 12-foot mountain troll is one of them.
Alright, hello everyone. It is the next day, and yesterday I did start and finish Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and I did all of my annotations for it, which I put some clips in, and I just had the best time rereading it. Yeah, I love this series so much, and so it's been a few years since I reread them, and so it was very nice to get to reread them and then to actually annotate in them this time. I really like how my annotations turned out in this, especially my key page. I think this looks so cute. But yeah, I had the best time rereading and annotating that. And then speaking of annotating, I got this little like pen caddy thing yesterday. So Lachlan posted a video about like all of her annotations and annotation supplies and stuff. And she had one of these and I was like, oh, that could be a game changer. I need to get one of those. So I immediately ordered one and it's so nice. I love that it spins. But it holds all, because I had like 5 pen cups, but it holds, there's 6 slots in this one specifically. It holds so many things. And like, if I want to, you know, use some gel pen and then I'm like, ooh, I need to go over here. It just, oh, it's so fun. Yeah, I love this. So thank you, Lachlan, for the recommendation of this little pen caddy thing. I also have a little special unboxing, so I figured I would do that. Okay, so this package is from Zenni, which is an eyeglasses brand that you can get online. Obviously, you guys know I wear prescription glasses all the time, and I have gotten a few glasses from Zenni before, and they're some of my absolute favorites. One of them that I use, I wear because they're like kind of like fancier looking. I call them my fancy glasses, and I wear them for like special occasions basically. So the wedding that I was just at this weekend, I wore them and I got so many compliments on them. I'll pop a picture up on the screen of what they look like, but literally I get, every time I wear them, I get at least like 5 people being like, oh, your glasses are so cute, where did you get them? So I love them. And Zenni reached out again and asked if I wanted another pair of glasses to unbox on my channel, and I said absolutely I do. So here are those glasses. This time around, so I have a bunch of different pairs of glasses that I like rotate through. I'm sure if you watch my videos a lot, you've seen most of my pairs of glasses. But one thing I don't have is prescription sunglasses. And since it's summer here now, I wanted to get some prescription sunglasses because I could never wear sunglasses. And so I asked if there was a possibility that I could do prescription sunglasses. And oh, they're so cute. So these are the glasses I chose. I hope there's not like a big glare on them at all. They're kind of like a rose gold and like the, I don't know, the filter, the sunglasses part. What is that even called? I don't know. It's like a purpley pink color. But the best thing about these is that you can remove that. Like it's magnetic. And then I just have a pair of really cute glasses. Oh my God. Okay, let's try them on. So here are the glasses. I love them. I think these are the new glasses I'm going to be wearing. And then the sunglass part is like, I don't know if you can see. There's like little magnets on either side that they just connect right here, and then boom, sunglasses. So when I'm not using the sunglasses part, it's raining out today so I don't need them, then I can just pick them up, put that in the little case, and then I have glasses. And then when I go back outside, I just boop. These are so cute. Thank you so much, Zenni, for sending me these. This is not sponsored or anything. They just sent me these to try out. So thank you so much, Zenni, for sending me these. I love them. I will be wearing these from now on. Thank you very much. And I'm so excited to have prescription sunglasses now because I didn't have any before, and now I do. All right, so like I said, it is a pretty rainy day outside today and we have no plans. We were maybe gonna go to the movie theater that just opened up in our town, but it's closed today. So we're not gonna do that. So we're probably just gonna chill and sit at home. I'm gonna play some Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did start an audiobook yesterday. I started Beyond the Wand by Tom Felton, which is Tom Felton's memoir, so the guy who played Draco. I had to pull a bunch of weeds around my house, and it takes me like an hour to do that, and it's really boring unless I listen to an audiobook. So I just decided to start it because I was buddy reading that with Lachlan. And so I got about an hour in, but it's a pretty short book, so it's like I'm like already 100 pages in or something, and I'm really liking it. It's narrated by Tom Felton, which is really cool too. So I'll probably continue that today, and then I might read some of The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy because I didn't read that yesterday. Or I might start a new book. I'm not sure. So I will just check in a little bit once I decide what the plan is for the day. All right, hello. It is Thursday now, and I have a few updates for you. I don't know if I mentioned that I finished Beyond the Wand. I know I mentioned that I started it, but I don't know if I told you that I finished it. I did finish it. I really enjoyed it. It was very interesting to hear about like the actor side of the Harry Potter movie franchise, because obviously like I know all about the movies, but it's just a whole different thing when you're hearing about like how it was produced and how it was made and like everything that went into it, as well as Tom's life in general. I really enjoyed it. I really liked that he was the narrator too. But yeah, I thought it was a really good memoir. I really liked it. I'm not going to give it a rating because I think that's weird to give someone's like life a rating. So I'm not going to do that. Also, I did start rereading The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, and I literally just finished it. I went through and annotated because I knew that I liked the writing in this. The first time that I read this, I think I gave it 4 stars, but on this reread, I'm giving it 5 stars. It's really beautiful. I really love Madeline Miller's writing. I need to pick up Circe. I haven't picked that up yet. I know it's like the 5th anniversary coming up and they've got like the whole special edition for it. I'll probably stick with the paperback. So yeah, part of me wants to just like sit with this story for a bit and not pick up anything else, but the other part of me wants to read because there's so many things that I want to read. So I'll probably read, if I do read more today, I'll probably read The Disappearances of Draco Malfoy because I've been neglecting it to read all these other books and I want to continue it. Also, other bookish news, Chloe Walsh, the author of the Boys of Tommen series, just announced that the Joey Aoife books are getting audiobooks, which I've been waiting for in order to pick them up. So if you don't know, the Boys of Tommen series, the first book is Binding 13, and then the second book is Keeping 13, and that follows Johnny and Shannon's romance. And then the next books, Saving 6 and Redeeming 6, follow Shannon's brother Joey, who is my favorite character. So I've been dying to read his books and Aoife's books, but I wanted to wait for the audiobook because that's how I listened to the first 2 books, and the narrators are Irish, and since it's set in Ireland, it helps. I think it helps. So Saving 6 is getting an audiobook coming out at the end of July, and Redeeming 6 is getting an audiobook coming out at the end of September. So that's when I'm going to be picking those up. But they've also been picked up by a publisher, and so the OG self-published covers are going to be discontinued. And I have the first 2 in those OG self-published covers, and I actually really like them, and so I decided to get the Joey and Aoife books in those covers before they go out. So I got Saving 6, which again, like, is this cover amazing? No, but I really like it. And I want my covers to match, which it's unfortunate that the rest of the series now won't, because I know she's writing more books in the series following different characters. But anyway, I got Saving 6, and then I also got Redeeming 6. And like, my God, are these books, they're so chunky. But I absolutely love Joey. I cannot wait to read about Joey. I know it's going to be heartbreaking. I do believe we go back in time a little bit from like where we are with them at the end of Keeping 13. I think we go back because like in Binding 13, Joey and Aoife are already together, so you already know that they're gonna end up. It's all about the journey though, and like what the characters go through. And yeah, so I am going to be picking up Saving 6 when the audiobook comes out at the end of July. So I got to the original covers, and I just thought I would share that. But yeah, I think those are all of my updates for right now. I don't know, I don't really want to read right now, so I will just check in maybe later tonight if I have something to update. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, hello everyone. It is the next day, and I just went and got my hair cut. I don't know if you can tell. I think you can tell because I've got like some like wispy curtain bang kind of things. I don't know. But I got like 9 inches cut off. This is crazy to me because normally I can like extend my arms out and still be holding like a piece of my hair. I'm like sitting here now, normally like my hair kind of like pools a little bit in my lap, and now it's like not even close. It's such a change, but I really like it. Anyways, that's not what I came on here to talk to you about. I wanted to wrap up the vlog because I didn't get any more reading done, and tomorrow I'm gonna start my first ever 72-hour readathon, so I'm gonna attempt it. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna start a new vlog for that, so I wanted to wrap this one up first. So if you made it to the end of this video, you can leave me leave me the haircut emoji, since I just went and got my haircut. And how often do I get to use that emoji? Also, let me know down in the comments down below what you are reading right now, what you are currently reading and loving. Just let me know how you are down in the comments down below, because I love getting to talk to you all, and the comments always make my day. So let's chit chat down in the comments down below, and don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're looking for more bookish content from me, I do have my Goodreads and my Instagram link down below, and I've been posting more frequently on my Bookstagram, especially like my annotations and stuff. Yeah, you're always more than welcome to follow me on either of those. And thank you again so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!